Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, Golgari Deathtouch has joined the standard metagame. Fynn the Fangbearer was originally a card that was in standard, but with all of the crazy Deathtouch abilities, we are able to really hit off on killing our opponent fast with a Golgari style deck. But what we can add from Foundations is a new Leyline Axe. The Leyline Axe comes into play if it's in our opening hand, and if we can put that onto any of our Deathtouchers, oh god, it's amazing. Because we do double strike and trample. Deathtouch means that only one assigned damage will kill the creature and the rest of the damage will trample through. And if the rest of the damage tramples through, then of course they're going to get 2 poison counters. So that means that every Fynn or every really any Deathtouch attack is 4 poison counters. That's insane. We also have Branchblight Stalker in the deck with the Toxic 2. So Toxic 2 with Leyline Axe also is 4 total poison counters. And we also have Necrogen Communion that also give us also Toxic 2. So there's a lot of dimensions that this, well, not a lot of dimensions. This deck is one dimension that's toxic, but a lot of ways for us to get to that 10 toxic total. So let's talk about the whole deck list. So in early game, turn 1, we're going to have 4 Bilious Skulldweller and 4 Venerable Rot Priest. That's our 8 1-mana play that we want to hit on turn 1 and be able to have tempo advantage. We also have 2 Cut Down. It's pretty good for removing any of our opponent's creatures so that they don't have any blockers on board while we poison them. Right, so that's the turn 1 play. Turn 2, we have 4 Pestilence Siphoner, a 2-mana, 1/1 Flying Toxic. Flying is very good evasion, which we can pump with our Toxic. Where is it? Necrogen Communion. Right. We'll talk about that later. But we also have 4 Branchblight Pathway. Too many Bs. Branchblight Stalker, a 2-mana 3/1 Toxic 2. If we deal damage, that's 2 poison counters, and they're going to die twice as fast. And then, of course, we have 4 Fynn the Fangbearer. Fynn says that he's Deathtouch, but whenever any creature we control with Deathtouch deal combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. And if we have double strike, that means that they're going to get 4 poison counters. Oh, just die right away. Alright, so those are all of our creatures. But, of course, we also have 4 Necrogen Communion. Necrogen Communion gives any creatures we have Toxic 2. Toxic stacks. So if we put that on a Toxic 1, that creature actually has Toxic 3 total, 1 plus 2. And that means that every time they deal combat damage, they'll take 3 poison counters. And if we have Fynn, that will be 1 plus 2 plus 2, 5 poison counters. If we put a Leyline Axe on a Bilious Skulldweller or a Fynn with a Necrogen Communion, that's like 12 poison counters. They just die right away. Alright, so yeah, that's insane sort of poison synergy off the bat. Almost Glistening Elf level. Almost. Not quite. Almost there. But we also need some level of removal and protection. So, aside from the cut down, we also have 4... Oh, let me put it over here for removal. Aside from the cut down, we also have 4 hard-hitting questions. Hard-hitting question looks like a removal, not just a removal. A lot of times, it's just target creature you control, deal damage to target creature you don't control, or Planeswalker, right? And we have Deathtouch, so that means that if we use this to target Bilious Skulldweller, or target our Fynn, and target one of our opponent's creatures, they're going to die for sure. That's... yes, of course. But there's a better thing about this, is that we target our creature, which means Venerable Rot Priest will give him an extra poison. And you have no idea how many times this will matter, and that'll give us the extra poison counter we need to kill our opponent. Hard-hitting question is insanely good in this meta, in this deck, and it's a 1-mana play. There's a few bite spells that are 2-mana. I don't recommend in this deck. We're really low to the ground, low curve, which means that we just want the 1-mana plays. So yeah, that's why we're running 4 hard-hitting questions. Now, we also run 2 Tyvar Stand to protect. And this protection is way better than any other protection. There's a few that is giving our creatures hexproof. I don't like those as much as Tyvar Stand. The main reason is because Tyvar Stand, it's green and X to give it plus X and hexproof and indestructible. That's very important because a lot of times our opponent might be holding up things like nowhere to run. If there's nowhere to run, hexproof won't get it. So we have the plus X to pump out of the -3/-3. And if our opponent is doing things like Day of Judgment or some other kind of destroy all creatures or deal X damage to each creature, we can't really use hexproof to protect, but we can use indestructible to protect. So yeah, I think Tyvar stands better than all other protection spells in this deck. And of course, we also have 3 Drown in Ichor to make target creature -4/-4 and proliferate. So the funniest thing about this is that we can actually target our own creature. With the Rot Priest out, if we target our own creature, we get the 1 trigger from the Rot Priest, and then the proliferate will 2nd trigger. So this is a 2 mana, 2 poison counter as well. And that means this deck can get to 10 poison counter extremely quickly. Sometimes even just on turn 3. Reminds you of Glistening Elf? Yeah, this is an insane deck. So, then the land base, we only have 22 lands total. We're going to have 6 Swamps, 6 Forests, 4 Blooming Marsh, 4 Landward Waste, and 2 Myrics. That's the whole idea of the deck. Now let's go into the games. Alright, our opponent is Blue Sapphire. Is that a comic book name? The reference escapes me at this moment, but we got a Venerated Rot Priest, a Fynn the Fangbearer, Bilious Skulldweller. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna ping ourselves. I want the Skulldweller out first because Fynn the Fangbearer is gonna bear his fangs. Alright, good hand. Opponent immediately quits. That's a game. 30-second game. Alright, our opponent is Alexus. Alex US? I don't know. First. Okay, we got Skulldweller into a bunch of Rot Priests. Hello. Our Skull is wild. They got a Blooming Marsh. They not have anything? They're gonna take a lot. They're gonna go for the Thor one of our Rot Priests? Alright, take like 3. Drown in Ichor. Give it Toxic 2. Eight already? Jesus. That's not fun for our opponent, is it? Turn 3 win? I'll take it. Unstoppable Slasher. Well, the Slasher's gonna drown. Looks like you drowned. GG. That's insane, the aggro. Alright, our opponent is I.M.M. Duarte? Okay. No, that's Ian. Ian M.M. Duarte. Go. What the heck is this crap? I mean, I'll keep it. I gotta go 1 and 2, but yo. Let's go. You about to get axed. Not really. Pretty sure I'll just die to like a bunch of counter spells and stuff. Here is a Bilious Skulldweller. We are Bilious. Blue-white. What could they be playing? I mean, I played a Fynn that gets countered. It is what it is. He didn't counter it. Is it a bounce spell? Whoa ho ho. It's gonna charter a course? No. Alright, well you take like 4 million damage. They're about to hit. They're about to get axed. So what's the plan there, buddy? You're about to get axed big time. Sleight of hand? Alright. Anything to reanimate? Wow. They're hoping I don't have a land? Is that the plan? Not the plan there. Right, whenever a creature you control with Deathtouch. Any creature. So, including Fynn himself. Is that lethal? I think that's lethal. Oh man, that was fast. Alright, Ian Duarte. See you in the next round. Alright, our opponent is Samone. Samone goes first. No 1-drops, but we got a 2-drop. Let's axe it up. Black. They're gonna bat me? Maybe Batman? They're gonna bat me again. Everybody does it. Yup. You see those cards. Gonna play a Stalker. Now, do we equip the Stalker? I don't think he's gonna tap out. He taps out? Whoa! Oh boy, okay. So, here's the thing, why you shouldn't tap out. This is a first striker. A double striker, actually. So you're still getting trampled on. Yeah. Getting axed. Go for the throw. Bandit's Talent. I guess we'll toss that. A little late for that. We got another Bandit's Talent, Archery. Level up. We can drown it, but we can't kill it, even if we drown it, huh? So this will give it... It will be a 2 damage double striker. That's not really doing much, is it? It's gonna have to attack. If he just levels it up, I'm okay if he just levels it up. Oh, he attacks. Another Archfiend. Gonna have to do this, right? See, if I do this, then he just doesn't block? I don't really get anywhere. Is there anywhere I can do? I attack, he doesn't block. I'll die to the backswing. I attack. Okay, so how much can I deal? I'm gonna go for it. I'm not proliferating any of those. I'm proliferating him. Yeah, him. None of those. He blocks. Look at the Toxic on. Don't know why he blocked. Don't think he should have blocked. Hopeless Nightmare. Alright, we're gonna start taking damage from this. Right, upkeep. Yeah, at the beginning of upkeep, beginning of his draw step. Does he attack though? 1, 2, 3, 4. He does attack. Okay. I have to not play anything. I mean, if I have to not play anything, we'll equip on the Rock Priest and just go for the damage. One, 2, 3. That's only 3. What is the card he drew? What is the card he drew? He's gonna attack. I'm gonna block. And if he can make me lose 2 more life somehow or discard a card, I lose the game. Preacher of the Skill. Now, that's not going to help you. So I just don't want to lose my creature and I don't die, right? No attacks. End turn. What's your plan there? Archfiend goes to 0. On your upkeep. Not on your main phase. You have no cards in hand. You got really lucky drawing the Archfiend, but he shouldn't have blocked with the Archfiend, right? If he didn't block with the Archfiend, then... yeah. GG. Bad place. Alright, our opponent is Pip. Sure. Pip go first, Pip also goes first. You know, I'm pretty sure the the shuffler is just screwing with me now. I've always gone second. I could never get my first, like, 1 drops on the opening hand. I had to mulligan sometimes to even get it. And even if I do, like, our opponents just always have the turn 1 removal now. Somehow. Upton Beanstalk. Alright, you go Upton Beanstalk. We go Skulldweller. We go Rock Priest. And we're gonna poison you. They're gonna try to crabs us. We're not gonna give them time. At least we're gonna try. Analyze the pollen for a land. Go get your land. 2 islands. Alright. He wants to have 2 islands. Islands are not very good against this deck. Because what are they gonna do? Bounce? I'll take a bounce. Replay it. Oh, tap the wrong land, by the way. I guess he's gonna bounce at the end of turn, right? Moment of Truth. Put a card in his graveyard. Don't think that's a Reanimator deck. Pretty sure it's the Crabs. If I can deal 4, this is 5. This is 5 and 6, right? That would be lethal. Moment of Truth again. He has a bounce spell. I think that's what he's hoping for. But his bounce spell actually would just give me an extra 1, so I don't think that would do it. Alright, Pip. He's got 2 lands now. Can definitely do stuff with 2 lands. Could be 2 bounce spells. Ready, Merc Crab. Alright. Let's get this going. He's got crab people. Bushwhack gives him an extra 1. Don't think he thought about that. Probably wants to bounce his crap, right? Valerian Terror, okay. Now he can't bounce his crap. Well, he can bounce his crap, but he can't bounce his crap and use it. So, that's something. Oh, we get another land. That's important. I want him to bounce this, right? So I can replay it. You gonna pick this town? Give it Toxic 2. Alright, if I play this on one of my creatures, no, it doesn't really work either way. You can bounce, right? It's not a counter spell, so it doesn't work either way. Another crap. Does tap him out. Did he just trade? I can bring him to 9. Yeah, this only brings him to 9. Actually, yeah, no, wait. Yes. I target, so that's 9. And then also proliferate, so that's 10. Ah, GG. That's 10. I can count. Alright, our opponent is Buckets. Oh, he'd be sweating buckets if he knows what I'm playing. Or opponent goes first. I mean, I have a creature. I have an axe. Will this creature survive though? Because this is not a very good hand, honestly. All right. I'm getting trolled. I'm getting trolled hard. No. This I can put back. Let's see if I draw a land. Oh my god, I drew a land. I was not expecting this at all. Let's put the Deathtouch out. Spyglass Siren. Is he gonna use it? He uses it. That's a good draw, right? I would say that's on the top 10 percentile of draws. Well, you take one of those 2 cards, I'll keep the other one. Oh, Necrogen. Was not expecting that. Let that happen. We're gonna play our Stalker. No attacks. Can you use a counter spell? Oh. One way to find out. Go for the throw. We're gonna lose our Stalker, right? Yeah. We're gonna lose our Stalker. But we'll get a Necrogen back. So it's something. No place. Alright, so just trying to trade. We'll take a Fangbearer. I can only play off 2 lands. Two lands is all I need. I think he still dies, because I'm Deathtouch. Yeah, you come back, but you take 2? Take 2 more? Good to the game! Yeah, I think the Axe Bearer is scary. Alright, our opponent is Bubuchi Naila. That's Yo, name? Name much? That name's too long for me. Alright, we go first. We got 1-drops. Not Deathtouch, but 1-drops anyways. Did they have a thing, or did they mulligan? It'd be funny if they have black Leyline or something. No, just mulligan. White Leyline. Life Gain deck. Interesting. Don't care how much life you gain. What does this do? 3 damage to target attacking blocking creature, you gain 1 life. No. Room Lurker Bat. Another Room Lurker Bat. Do we hit him with a hard-hitting question? Do we hit him with the Fynn? What do we do when we hit him with the Fynn? Kill one of them. He's gotta block the Skulldweller, right? Otherwise he takes like 4. Yeah. Distance Channeler, it's a 2-1. Haha, no match. Oh, that Life Gain is pointless against Toxic, so they met their match. Alright, our opponent is Jisa. It's like Visa, but he couldn't afford a V. Oh, go first! Go first with no 1-drops. 3 2-drops. 4 lands! There's 22 lands in the deck. Good. Fucking hell. Alright, do I mulligan his hand? Not great hand. Not bad, but also not great, so let's mulligan it. 2 drawn Ichor, 1 can go. Let's see if this can work. Or do we just get burn off right away? Or a cut down or something. Can you imagine if we play a tap land turn 1? I've never seen that. Oh! Plays a tap land turn 1. You wanna regret that. 3 Toxic right away. Play a creature! Just don't play a bat. Mockingbird? I don't know what can you play here that's good for me. I don't know. Don't play a creature. It's probably not good for me if he doesn't play a creature. Maybe a bounce spell? A little bouncy bounce? Shiodra's Edict. No? Okay. Still take the 2. Just gonna fly over. Maybe a Branchblight Stalker would have been better. It is Toxic 2 and not Toxic 1. I was just thinking flying, evasion. I don't know. Not used to the aggro style. Still thinking about like how to get the best tempo value. This is not the best tempo value. Alright, opponent's doing the rope thing. He's thinking to killing Fynn, which I mean, like, why would you not, right? But you never know. Does he have another Edict? Literally, if you have any kill spells, you should just use it. Or maybe it's a Stalker? Okay, alright.
Phyrexia's plans are already in motion. Organic minds are easily...
I'm sorry, what? This is... What? I'm not turning this down. Up to 9. Yeah, what? If you put it here, it would be up to 8 instead of 9. If I had played this, yeah, it didn't matter. GG. Goodbye. We got a game. He couldn't afford his visa, so he's denied. Alright, our opponent is Rafa Nunes. No, Rafa. Alright, Rafa, we're going first. We're going first. Oh, Raw Priest. Yeah, we gotta turn 1 going first. That's, you don't turn those down. You don't win friends with salad. You don't turn those down. Here's a cut down for you. He didn't play the cut down. He's gonna play a cut down now, right? Yeah, it is. Well, that was an okay start. Let's see where it goes. We're gonna get batted probably. Duress. Alright, there goes our hard-hitting question. That's 2. Do I need 2 green for anything? Probably not, but I'm still not gonna play it. Drown and Ichor will be very useful against whatever it can place here. Probably a slasher. Or removal, you know. There's a slasher. Play this. We'll add black. Time for you to drown in that Ichor. Then come back. By the time it untaps, if I haven't won yet, I've probably lost. It's kind of the idea. Alright, that's lethal if he's got no kill spells. If he's got 2 kill spells, we're gonna have to make do. We protect. We win. GG! Ah. Mono black could not get through. Not enough kill spells. Obviously, if he had more kill spells, we'd be dead now. Alright, our opponent is Mary Nars. Heh, Nars. Go first? Yeah, opponent goes first. What, you think I was gonna go first? Never gonna happen. Red. Forward. Alright. So that's the matchup. Shock. Gonna pull away me again. I don't really have a choice, but I'm pretty sure I'm just screwed. Another shock. If he lets me untap, it probably means he has no protection or no kill spells. But you know. If he kills Fynn, I just lose. Oh, he didn't kill Fynn. Okay. What's with the oops? Does he win this turn? Is that what's going on? Nars. Nemesis. Oh no, I can't gain life. Okay. It's got 1 mana. What's the plan? I don't know. Maybe he has a plan. I don't think he can deal 3 damage with 1 mana. Shock it? Alright. Oh no, I can't gain life. He could have killed Fynn. Oh, Fynn will just come back. Take that. Not even gonna bear the axe, we're just gonna bear our fame. Loser! Alright. Our opponent is Mr. Flintstone. Well, I'm gonna change my name to Barney. We go first. Go first with 1-drops. That's new. Please have nothing to answer it. That would make me happy. Because we're gonna be Bilious on our skull welding. What color are you? Red. Novice Inspector. Do you want to Necrogen this? I don't think so. He just blocks. Yeah, he just blocks. We fly. So they're Jeskai? 2 mana. We got a Stalker. They got a Resolute Reinforcement. Attack for 1, I take it. Oh, they have a shelter. That's pretty good. I have a hard-hitting question, which is better. Got 3 toxic in. It's sheltered by ghosts. No attacks. There's not really a point to this, right? I'm not drawing lands, I'm drawing the same cards every turn. But, we got rid of 2 shelter by ghosts and he's no board. Evil Dane's Recruiter? That's no bueno. Very annoying. Yeah, you know what? You block me. He's on 7. So I got Siren. Oh man, now he has a blocker. Novice Inspector. Another blocker. He attacks. I know blocks. Ooh, hard-hitting question. Hit hard. Do you got anything? One more card in your hand. Nothing. GG. Scrappy, but we got it done. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you've seen all of those Fynn the Axebearer games, how does the deck feel? Well, okay, I gotta come completely clean. This deck did not perform as well as the video may have shown because I think I've gone second so often. And with this deck, if you go second and you don't hit your 1-drop, it's very difficult to get the tempo. So I think I got a 50% win rate. So if you see 11 game 1, that means there was 11 games that I lost. That was very frustrating. And a lot of those games were just, oh, look, your opponent's on the play. They get all of their burn spells or their cut downs and go for the throw. Everything I throw out gets removed right away and it could not get any tempo out. Those are awful, awful games. I get it. But, you know, with this deck, it is very fast. So we get fast wins and fast losses. If you don't feel like you can win by turn 3, go to the next game. The typical mono-red style type game now in Golgari. And one more thing I do want to talk about, and that is the land base. There was a few games out there that I feel like the land base was really screwing me over because I was drawing green and I had black spells, or I was drawing swamp and all I had is green spells. And that shouldn't happen because, you know, there's only 6 swamps and 6 forests. But of course, with the shuffler the way it is, it happens a lot. So what I want to say is, actually, no, it's right here. What I want to say is we want to have different lands. So maybe we cut a swamp or a forest and put in a Cavern of Souls. Cavern of Souls isn't that bad because most of our creatures are Phyrexian. Most of our creatures are Phyrexian, so you can just name Phyrexian. It does not hurt. Another card that we can put in, obviously don't put in conduits and stuff. I don't think those will help because these, you need to have 3 lands to get 2 mana, and this deck needs to be very fast, so we don't have the time for that, right? Mirrex definitely helps. I like Mirrex, but another land that I think would help, let me see where it is. Also, not the Ichor. Ichor is great, but you can only use it to cast Phyrexian spells, so we don't have that many 1/1s that we really want to curve into. So, I don't like the Ichor as much in this deck as I did in the Bant Toxic decks. But okay, there it is. The Duran Portal. I think we need 4 Duran Portals in the deck. It will ping us, and we might die faster, but, you know, sometimes it's warranted because we need to have the lands to play the spells that we need on the turn that we want to play them. So the swamps and the forests, maybe we'll cut 2 of those out. We put in 2 Duran Portals. I think that's what might make this deck even better. But still, it's an amazing deck. It's so fast. It is aggressive. And there's 2 or 3 games out there that you're probably seeing that we land a Bilious Skulldweller and our opponent just quits. They're like, I don't want to deal with this. I know I can't beat a Toxic. Or, you know, one of those games where our opponent's life gain. They can gain as much life as they want. They can, 10 Toxic will still kill. So that is the idea of this deck. Very fun, very strong, but definitely require you to have the proper tempo, or maybe, you know, pray to the matchmaker gods so that you get to go first one of these games. Going second definitely hurts this deck a lot. Going first, I have a 100% win rate. Every game I went first in, I won. So yeah, that's the way I feel about this deck. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.